Bikes. We're buying them up. We might hit a double whammy in this video. We will have to see. I'm getting in the truck. It's gonna be a long night, boys. I'll get into it once we're en route. So we're going to pick up, for sure, a 2008 ZX6R. Right here's the ad. Well, right here's our convo. He took down the ad like immediately after talking to him. So he listed it for $2,500, and you know, we're going to get this thing for a stack. That's kind of about it. Buddy dropped it, and his buddy's like making payments on it now. Like, not payments, like it's paying him back $500 a month. Also, he said it needs a new gearbox on it. It'll shift fine all the way up to 4th, but apparently it won't go into 5th. I think that might be bogus, because normally when you like are out of gear on these bikes, it's in between 1st and 2nd, or 2nd and 3rd. It's never like the high-end gears. So, you know, we'll figure that out once we get it back, but pretty good deal for this thing. So we're going all the way up to Orlando right now to go pick this up. I'm kind of influenced by Young Gravy at the moment on what I prefer to Riz on. Yo, we're pulling up, dude, and this is actually in the boondocks.
My buddy wanted to go for a ride on it. It's been riding for almost, what, 2 years on the 300. So I let him take it for a ride because I felt like he was confident. Seeing he was going on too fast on the bend. As soon as he saw the bend, I saw him block up both brakes, back end fishtail. And then he regained it at the end, but then it was still going too fast, landed right in the grass, and landed it on the right side. The bike didn't flip or anything. He was rolling though, but
damn.
Like, it still turns on, but it doesn't turn over. And that's why I brought it to the mechanic, and he said gas line wasn't connected to it. That's why it's not getting no fuel to turn on.
All right, guys, the good old first stop at the gas station. Check it out. And dude, this bike is a low-key, like, not that messed up. I'm actually pretty happy with it. It has a couple of nice, really nice things on it. Like this Yoshimura exhaust, dude, no damage to it at all. Has some nice little carbon fiber pieces on it. And you come up here, you know, right here's where the damage is. I don't really want to do too much talking because they're pressure washing over there. Tank still has the OEM stickers on it, so that is the OEM color. We need to fix that dent, but look at that. Dude, I can't film anything with all this noise. When this thing was in the bed of the truck, it started up, so let's see if it does that again. Lit. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Let's see if I can ride it around. It's early in the morning here, 6:30, and before I do anything like talking about this bike, I need to go do my morning routine, and in that routine I need to go drop this tank off to go get painted, because I took the tank off of this bike also and they're getting painted the same gloss black. So he's gonna hit me up with like a little bit better of a price by spraying them at the same time. I also wanted to do the wheels the same neon color, but this has these blue halos in it, so the neon like green yellow color will not match with this bike, so I have to kind of leave it all blacked out. But I'm gonna get this tank off real quick and then drain the fuel out of it so we can go get it painted. And I got the tank out here draining, and what's happening is the fuel is coming out of the fuel pump module, and it's not supposed to just come out of there. So he was saying something about the fuel line being disconnected. I'm assuming what he meant was there's a little pressure regulator thing inside of that fuel pump module. I bet you when it crashed, it either knocked it off or it broke the plastic piece. So that's why it's like constantly flowing out of the fuel pump module. It's a shame that I'm gonna get this tank painted, dude. It's a nice OEM. We're back here at the warehouse after dropping off the tank, and right here's the fuel pump module, which I thought this piece right here, that's the pressure regulator, was broken. I don't really see, unless that seal, there's no seal up there. I don't know, I gotta pull this apart and see if this is our issue, which I think there's something in here related to our issue with fuel pressure. I'm gonna get to that later, but what I'm gonna do right now is start pulling everything off this bike that's broken, and I ordered all of the new stuff that we need for it. We're gonna do the good old price breakdown of what I'm into this bad boy. $1,000 for the bike, me $100 in fuel to go up to Orlando and back. I need to order a new gauge cluster for this bike because apparently it ripped off when he crashed it. So a new gauge cluster was $163. You can see right here also this front stay is snapped in half. And a new front stay was actually really cheap. It was only $23. The fairings are pretty smoked on this thing. I'm gonna stay with the gloss black. We got a full kit of fairings for this bike for $385. The tank cost $175 to get the dent repaired and painted. So what we're gonna do now is start ripping everything off and see if there's anything else that I need to order. Whenever I see a bike and it still has the rubber like plastic thing underneath the tank, that's how you know it's minty. Because normally when mechanics work on this, they take these out and they never end up going back in because they're a pain in the butt to get back in there. One thing I didn't order, which I don't know yet, is I think this subframe is broken. You see the way this is moving? I think the subframe's broken up here. I might need to order a new subframe for it, but I can't seem to figure out how to get the seat off. I found the keyhole to get the rear seat off. That thing is tucked away in there and you can barely even see it. But I got the seat off, now I remove the fairing, and look at that right there. That is a clean subframe snap. So, you know, by jiggling this, I knew the subframe had to be cracked. Surprisingly, this whole subframe is only $35. It had to be the cheapest subframe I've ordered. So now we are a new grand total in this bike of $1881, which is still like a crazy like cheap price to be into this bike. I'm definitely gonna leave this subframe on in the meantime until the new one comes in, because I have to swap all the little like plastic pieces, everything over to the new one, because I just bought like a bare bone subframe. Just gonna take all the fairings off. Yo, this warehouse, the lighting is so much better, dude. So I got all the fairings off this, and there's no hidden damage that I didn't see. I got everything I need ordered for this bike to get her 100% minty. And I gotta say, so these are like some eBay fairings that were on the bike, these black fairings, and he had like just a whole bunch of miscellaneous hardware holding everything on. So I'm gonna have to throw out all this hardware, go get fresh hardware. Over here, these halo headlights are really cool. There's a lot of like, you know, interesting wiring going on here, and I don't really want to roll it outside and, you know, get like water in here. So this is gonna be one of those situations where I just kind of leave the bike like this. I kind of clean it up around here and wait till the front fairings, front stay and stuff come in so I can like put this all in place, and then I'll roll it outside and clean it up. Really don't want to start taking things apart, accidentally throw out stuff and then need to order it. Alright guys, so that's gonna be it for this video right here. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and there is a lot more coming to this channel in the next couple of weeks that I can't wait for you guys to see it. I'm not gonna hype it up too much, but just know this channel is about to blow up. Passing exit 205 right here, which, you know, 205 might become a familiar exit here if I can secure a third property, and maybe it'll just be a rental up here, or maybe I'll move up here.